Sitting back in my flat, listening to rap, slim and packed, thinking damn, them man were champions. Hands up, it's the anthem. I wanna see them bang it from the stands to the schoolyard. Too dark and I'm handsome.
The open mic EP's out now.
It is, yeah.
What do you want people to get from that?
I just want people to enjoy listening to it. I think that's the main thing. With everything else, I'd say, you know, sit down and really listen to it. Give some time. Maybe listen to it when you're on your own. But this one, I say, listen to it when you're in a club. Listen to it when you're on your way to a club in a car. Have fun listening to it. There's still a bit of the old and white righteous on there. There's a big, long 6-minute freestyle on there that you can really sit down and get into. But in terms of what I want my new supporters to kind of take from it is just to have fun with it and listen to it and enjoy it, mainly.
How does it fit into the current climate of what's going on in the UK at the moment?
I think it fits nicely. It has a nice little place somewhere between more of the commercial aspect of rap, yet the underground. It's kind of somewhere here. I can't remember who said it, but I think it was the Telegraph or a newspaper or something, and they said it had all the qualities of the early Tinie Tempah days, where he was coming with the catchy some of the pass out choruses and stuff like that, which I'm really happy about, because that's what I really wanted to achieve. I wanted that fun stuff, that bubbly side of me to come out and people to see that, because I'm not just a really angry guy that people probably think I am.
I come from a ghost town, no stars, and one day I will make my hometown go down. They'll scream my name on my show. They'll scream my name, they'll scream my name.
How do you feel the game's going to be changing in 2014?
I don't know. I just think only those who that are really putting the work in will stick around. I mean, we're already starting to see artists that we all thought had a very promising career that just don't anymore. And I don't know. I think that's just down to not staying consistent and not working hard enough. As I say, those who work hard will stick around and have a really durable career. And in terms of where this music game's going, I think it's constantly evolving. The music will constantly get different and change. The way we heard grime when Boy in the Corner was out isn't the way we hear grime now. So music's constantly changing. That wasn't that long ago. It was probably 6 or 7 years ago. I mean, that's a long time, but it's not that long in terms of we've all had kids and stuff now. So yeah, music's going to constantly evolve, and that's the beauty of it, man.
Looking like a tramp, camping in a caravan with my band. Just got back from Amsterdam. There's always one that thinks he's action man.
A lot of people are putting out their music free at the moment.
Yeah.
You went over what people expected from the open mic. They didn't expect it to sell so well.
Yeah.
It done some good numbers.
It did, yeah.
So you didn't regret putting it out as retail, whereas a lot of people are putting it out for free download.
Yeah. I think the reason behind that is because the two products that I put out previously, which were free, which were Campaign and Yob Culture, I mean, you can go and download them now, and I put just as much effort into each of them projects as I would if I was working on my debut album. Every single song I put my heart and soul into, and I think people pay attention to that and they acknowledge that. And it's kind of, as I see it, kind of like an unwritten deal between you and your listeners, where you know that I'm giving you all this. You know it's not easy to make this sort of stuff, but we're doing it. There's a track on Campaigns 9 minutes long, and I think people really appreciate the hard work that I've put into all the stuff that I've just thrown out there. And up until open mic, everything I've ever done was for free. So I think it's a good look to be able to be build an organic fan base of listeners, and then be like you guys, you know the situation I'm in, I'm independent. I need your guys' help with this. This is open mic. Help me out with this, and then I'll return the favour.
I'll be waiting up all night. You'll be looking at me funny, like I've been wasting time, spending money, and explaining to waste of my own energy.
So open mic is out at the moment. It's doing nice. Some people might say it's you're heading in a commercial direction.
Yeah.
How would you feel about those arguments?
I mean, you just have to wait until you hear my mixtape and then hear my album, and then you know the deal. I'm just trying to lock in people, that's all.
Because you're an independent artist, and artists have got to make a living, got to
Yeah.
make a lot of money. Would you compromise or sacrifice your artistic direction a little bit to maybe get signed to a major?
I mean, I wouldn't compromise my situation or style to get signed to a major. I'd compromise my situation and style for my listeners, not for no major, but I'd do it for my listeners. because you got to understand, not everyone's going to want to listen to one type of Mike Righteous, and I just don't want 100,000 fans. I want the whole world to ultimately, by the time this stops happening, to understand the message, and I mean that's only going to happen from me compromising and doing and telling the message in a different way, because not everyone's going to listen to the message if I'm going la 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 and I catch on the back, you know what I mean? Some people want me to just be like da 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 da, you know what I mean? People are going to want to hear it like that.
But it is part of the reason that people had conversations with you like, Mike, you know what, you have to tone it down a little bit, and then we could go a little bit further if you calm it down.
No, I'm not having none conversations with, no, I don't really, no, I haven't had none of that, no.
So
I mean, the great thing is, when I have been into meetings with labels and stuff, and I meet all these people, and they sit there and they say like, crack on, like there's nothing we could do that you're not doing already. So I'm quite content and very happy.